Okay, so we are going to start right now. And thank you, first of all, thank you for all of you to join. I have some notes here. So I have hello, hi, aloha, assalamu alaikum, and namaste. I'm Sam Haider, your host for today, and I'm in PGA Entrepreneur Innovation and Incubation Center. So first of all, I would like to thank you all of you for joining this event. And I'm going to put on some slides here. If you can't hear me, just if you have any disruption in anything, just message me in the chat box. So yeah, I'm going to stop this video and sharing the recording. Here is this text. Okay, I'm Sam Heather. First of all, let's start with my introduction. And before we start, this is email designing and marketing webinar. I would like to thanks to my dad and PJ Entrepreneur for unlimited support, and then my company Crestsoft and Startup Instruction for sponsoring and helping me in hosting this event here. Okay, who am I? I'm Sam Haider. I'm Muhammad Subhan. My full name is Muhammad Subhan Haider. I'm an online marketing consultant, a web designer. I'm also a big fan of Jordan Belfort. People do often say that I'm a persuader. I co-founded Hikmaria, and I'm a founder of Star Instructions. I also co-founded Nanny Finder, and I was there at ASEAN Entrepreneurship Summit in Malaysia recently. So to get most out of this event, please answer this question in your head so you will have a lot clearer picture of this event later. Why you are here? You want to learn email marketing as a skill. You want to know if email marketing is important and does it have results? Or maybe you need practical advice on marketing your product and service online. Or as I put this on Facebook, that you will have the opportunity to work with me. So are you here to see an opportunity to work with me? You can have your notepads to answer and note down everything. So what's the deal for you guys? Actually, I normally charge around $150 for a 4-hour training for digital marketing, which includes email marketing and social media, but you're getting it for free. But remember, I will only share some beans today. Before we start, I would like you guys to answer some few questions here. How many are online digital marketing professionals in this? Let me know. I just received the message. I would like to see that. Okay, cool. And how many are running their own businesses? You can answer in chat box. How many want to run their own businesses? How many sell their product online like e-commerce, Shopify? How many offer digital marketing services for their clients? How many are SEM experts and SEO experts? How many are direct marketing experts? And how many of you are lead generation marketing experts? So let's start this event, and we have registered an account with Mailchimp.com. But before we go to Mailchimp, I want you to tell about email marketing services other than Mailchimp. Now there are so many companies that provide email marketing services, and what works well for one company, for one guy, might not work for all of others. So we have GetResponse, we have Constant Contact, we have Avibo, and Infusionsoft and Mailchimp. Now most of them give free trial, but Mailchimp have a feature that gives for free forever. So we'll get to that later, some later. So register an account with Mailchimp.com. Just follow my screen. You don't follow my screen so you do not do any mistakes. Open your notepad as I said before, so you can note down the stuff. And if you want, you can post a Facebook update with hashtag LEDAM with Sam. It's up to you. Not just joking. So yeah, let's go. Why Mailchimp? Mailchimp free plan, free forever, allows you to send 12,000 emails per month up to 2,000 subscribers. That also allows you to send beautiful campaigns without coding. They have a feature like drag and drop, And yes, it does give free reports and data insights. So let's go to making an account. If all of you are on a, as I already requested you in the Facebook group to have a computer with you when you're listening, so I want all of you to make an account if you can.
We only have 4 people sharing video.
No, I just mean share record. Okay. So send better email.
Ask everybody who has video to turn it on.
So please turn on all of your videos so we can see you, and we will share this video to all of the people with me. Okay, so this is when you go to MailChimp.com, you will see this page, a beautiful page that says introducing MailChimp Pro, but just go for sign up for free. If you have any question, just ask me. Okay, I'm following or whatever. So you'll have this page there. So because I'm going to follow you, I'm going to ask you guys to follow me. So I'm going to register another account. I already have this account with me, but okay, let's try this. Okay, let's say this test at smarthaider.com. Now, for a password, for a secure password, MailChimp gives a lot of help here. It gives a one lowercase letter, one uppercase letter, a one number, one special character, and 8 characters minimum. So I think it's very easy to follow up. Create my account. So the next thing they do is they send you an email. So if you're using a Gmail, you might have this in updates or promotion bar, or if maybe it's in your spam box. But check it all the boxes and activate your account. So yeah, after you get inside that, are you guys following me, or yeah, just you guys are listening to me? Can you just chat me that we are following you, or is everything clear? Do you have any other questions? Great. Thank you so much for the love. I can really see all of you are active, active participants. Okay, so the next thing that comes here is you have to create a list here. This is the button. You can see this button. I'm animating it here. Or trying to just click here, and it will show you a new list or group. Just click on create list. So your subscriber will actually see this if you're generating leads from a website or Facebook. So your subscriber will see this at the end of your email, and you should give it a name, a very good name. For example, for me, I will give it a name like Sam Haider Updates. Or maybe if you're working for a company, the name, for example, I take my own company, so I'll say Crestsoft Newsletter. So it should be the email should be very helpful. It should not be do not reply at yourdomain.com. It should be very helpful, like help, or maybe uh, info at whatever your email domain name is. You're receiving this email. Okay, so this is where people actually understand that why do we receive this email. Sometimes people get confused, why are we receiving this email. So you just need to remind them, okay, this is why you guys are receiving this email. So you can write, actually I love MailChimp because they help you with everything. So you're receiving this email because you opted in a website, but instead of a website, you can write your own Facebook. Maybe you collect emails with Facebook or with a Twitter lead generator or anything, actually, you know, from a Google form. So you're receiving this email because you opted in at at www.presssoft.net. This is the address. This is the address. You can edit it here, or you don't want to, okay, no problem. And notifications. So what happens when any of your subscriber subscribe to your list and or maybe unsubscribe, maybe because you're spamming them, so you can do whatever you want from here. I'll go with the daily summary so I know what's happening at my list. So as you see, we do not have any subscribers. So it says import subscriber or create a sign up form. Okay, so let's get back to the screen, to the PowerPoint. Use the text. Okay, so I'm sure you can see this. Yes, Torikul, I just received your question. I have a question for my name. Should we use only my own? No, actually, if you are an email marketer, as you just said, that you can use your client name. It's up to you. But yeah, first income, first week. So we already created the list. If you have any questions regarding this, as just now Torikul asked me. So if you have any questions, just ask in the chat. I'll be very happy to reply you on that. Okay, so you will have this question next, Sam. I made this damn list. Now what? Well, now is the interesting part. Collect emails, generate leads. But Sam, why would anyone give me his email? It's not that hard. I've been generating leads for over 2 years, and I use Facebook pages, emails, and websites that help me to making my email list. And websites can also help you making an email list. But make sure you respect their privacy and their values. But how? Damn. These are just examples of if you have been to my website or other website, you see these pop-ups and these disturbing widgets here so often. So this is what my website says: get more entrepreneurial stuff like this in your inbox. Subscribe to my mailing list and get interesting stuff. I know this is not very catchy because I was not very focusing on that time, but you see this stuff. This is explosive SEO secrets worth $5,000 per year, and I'm doing the same thing, free ebook. I have like 355 subscribers in 3 months, but this guy is, I'm sure this guy is getting more subscribers because he have described what he's giving, and then he has described the value. So I just told you about value. So he said worth $5,000 per hour, and he's sending a SEO secret book, and I'm also done SEO by master. So same book actually. Value. This question arrives a lot of time. People ask me, what value? Offer them something valuable for the trade. Author email with you, maybe a book, a PDF. And actually, I say this often that content sells and it is king. So yeah, maybe free passes to a cinema or a video. If you are doing a marketing for a product, for example, at Choose, you can do it like that. That join our team at TGV Cinemas. Actually, it's in KLCC. If you're in Malaysia, you know about TGV Cinema. So you can do that, right? That maybe free passes. Okay, so it's simple. Make something precious and valuable. Give it for free. Ask for the email, and boom, you have a new subscriber. Okay, I got one subscriber. Now what? Now send them an email. MailChimp can send, as I already told you, it can send a very beautiful email without coding. So MailChimp can send an email, a simple email, or a very beautiful HTML email. In this case, we will send a woman dresses promotional email. This is an example we're using. You can use your own product or service email. So before that, you should understand the color emotion guides, because the color emotion is really critical to understand when you're trying to do this. So yeah, this is the yellow, it's optimism, and you can see some logos there that actually what colors presents what. I'm sure you can listen to me guys, right? Okay, you ask. Asman Faiz, yes, I do use a lead magnet. We can generate leads from, if you are using a website, you can use opt-in monster and pop-ups from that. So you can get an email from them. And Tariq Islam, what is the best way to get people email? I just said, you just offer them something valuable for the trade of their email and you will get the email. Because color emotion guide is very critical to understand. And I really do think about this when I'm trying to send an email. And if you know about Astros do sends 2 emails to 500 people and see what comes best. And they choose recently. Actually, I did a test on them. They choose blue color to buy the Astro deal, the trust. The blue color describes the trust and strength. So it's up to you if you are a gym, if you are hosting event there, or maybe a dance or maybe a Zumba party, you should use a red color for excitement. Or maybe a event, so you should use a light orange color for friendliness. Mozilla use it, VLC use it, Fanta use it. So you guys should have this in your mind when you're trying to send an email to your subscriber, so they don't get offended and your email looks beautiful when you're trying to send that. So yeah, if you want this stuff, you can message me and I will email this color emotion guide to you later. Okay, so we are going to send our email. Actually, not send. We're just going to design an email. You can send. Okay, so let's get there. Stop share. So can anyone answer me who's actually following me to making a Mailchimp account and already have a Mailchimp account, and who will actually design the email with me? Okay, so I'm not okay. Okay, sure. Okay, so if you can see my screen, this is the Mailchimp dashboard, and you just click on templates or maybe campaigns, but templates fine for now. You can create campaign templates before you send an email, and campaign is when you're trying to send the email. Okay, so when you click on template, you will see this gray and white stuff which have no meaning of their uh, which have no meaning of inside that. So don't get confused. It's a no-brainer. Just click on these themes and you'll see pre-made beautiful campaigns of the emails. You just have to edit the content and add more pictures. It's up to you. So as I just said, that we were going to design a woman dressing promotional email. So I'm just for example, so you can use it on your own. But okay, we did. So as you can see here, it's a drag and drop, and we can actually use a text, a box text, divider, image group, a lot of stuff actually. Let's not go into this because the first thing comes first. If you see this stuff, make sure you read everything and you edit everything actually, because sometimes you get excited and you just made some changes and send it. So you can try to prove, okay, I sent an email, but do a lot of stuff before you send it. Make sure you have done A/B testing and everything. Okay, so I'm going to use my own logo as I don't have any logo right now, other logo. So yeah, this is my logo. Okay, so this curl is trying to send a project thing. Actually, this was the pre-made layout. So we just click this pencil and you can just scroll up and replace the image. So I already have this girl image. It's beautiful. and icicle image. So I'm going to use this for this email example, and we can say that instead of projecting, we will say this Christmas gift X, or anything actually, promotion maybe. Okay, so I have just. So after you just design this gear up for spring new collection, you just have to design this email very carefully, okay? Because you're going to send to your all, okay, so to all email subscriber, lovely light colors and thrilling textures inspire our new spring collection. You can edit it. Most likely, you will just say, okay, it's okay. It's a button. Make sure you edit it and make sure you put your right web address here. Shop one smartheader.com. Maybe you can say shop Xmas promotion. And then just save and close. Please make sure you click this button. So you can also edit. Actually, you can edit anything, and if you want to add anything, just save and close, and you have this all drag and drop. So if you want people to follow you on social media, just click there and drop it here, and you just put your links here. For example, my just put slash line, and it does give very good styles there. You can have it in this like this way, or this way, or this way, but I like this way actually. Or maybe this way. So the big buttons are more valuable. Okay, so Mr. Fazan, what's the question? May I ask? Yes. Okay. Yes, there are two images. Yes, we can link that. There are not actually. This is not an image. This is a text. So you can add, you can edit anything. But if you want to link, you just click link. You just click this 50% off, and yeah, this is the links button. So you just put anything. Inside, and whenever anyone clicks, it goes. So, but how about this? You can link it. I'm sure you're pretty clear about this right now. Okay, sure. So what is the custom network computers? Okay. So yeah, we can also edit the text if you want. Maybe you want to say anything. What is the traffic method to grab leads? Well, actually, I think you're late. I already described the traffic method, but yeah, I can describe it later. PPC or organic. PPC is fast. No, PPC pay-per-click is not very fast. Organic is fast. I think because content is king. Yes, because people have no idea how to do the right email, and now this is why the subscriber are using lots of apps to block promotional emails. So okay, so let's complete this stuff, and then I can answer all of your questions. Write down your all questions in your notepad, or maybe just write it here, and I'll answer them later. Okay, so after this, you see this kinky codes that you don't have any idea what the hell is it. Okay, so don't get confused. This is very easy. Just don't have to touch it. It's the settings that you did in when you're making your list, and this is merge tags. The current year, this will you don't have to write. Okay, this is my current year. Copyright 2015. Crest of unregistered, and these are merge tags. So you don't have to worry about this. So after this, I'm sure that this image looks good. So let's go to preview mode. And actually, no, I didn't. Okay, so this looks not very good because this color and this color matches, but this color does not matches. So you have to edit this color. This is the background color. You have three tabs in here, image card. And if you go to style things, you can edit this color, and you can grab any color actually. So you see, okay, let's try grabbing this. So this does match. I have to change the text now because this is a light color. So now it does look good, at least to me. Okay, so before you send email or maybe to show it to your boss or send a test email, click on the into preview mode and you will see how does it email looks on a cell phone. You can click and this will go to my website actually. Actually, this is going. So, and what about this? This looks good. Don't worry about this. This, if you send a test email, you will see this very good. These have the links, and these have the links. Everybody's link. These are the code. You can edit everything from here. So it's a drag and drop email and fully customizable. And I'm sure that we just we just made this in like 10 minutes maybe. Okay, so after you make this email, just save and exit. You have to name this template and inside, so don't worry about this. Okay, so now it's a test one. I name it. You can create campaign and you will have subscriber. As I already told you how to get subscriber, you can just send it. For example, this guest offer, 337 subscriber I have. I can just send it, click next, and the email is on the way, but I'm not doing it right now. Okay, so let's go to this back. Sure, stop share. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are pretty clear about how to design the email inside the MailChimp. I already told you about Notion Guide. So why does email marketing is important, and what are the variables and calculated risk in my email marketing? So how to build a basic model. You should write not a lot of content. You should write content in the email, but make sure the content is very professional. You should have an eye on monthly signups. How many people are subscribing? So if not a lot of people are subscribing and you're giving a lot of value, then change the content on the pop-up. You should see how many clicks of emails are there. So for example, like that shop one button, shop. So if you will have this campaign results and everything there, so you can see how many monthly clicks of email actually people did. So you can change it, the button change the color, change the button, change the text, anything actually. So from traffic, for example, if you have a website and you are having 1,000 new traffic every month, but there are no people signing up. So make sure you change your pop-up content so people sign up. So every monthly conversions from traffic to lead, you should have this variable in your mind when you're doing this stuff. Conversions of lead that response to sales and marketing. So if someone buy, you have a market, you have made a sale, that's good. Every monthly close sales marketing. Okay, average revenue per transaction. Oh my god, we only have 7 minutes left. Okay, so what is the calculated achieved monthly traffic volume to website and revenue plus recurring. You should have this calculated and achieve models in your mind when you are doing this email marketing. And yeah, just notes. So now I'm very happy that so many people are joining. There are 20 participants in this webinar, but I regret that people don't join before, because we are having we only have the 6 minutes left. So I already told you that how to get subscriber, and I already wrote this in the webinar introduction, that I will tell you how to get the first subscriber in 1 day. This, step one is that one piece of the right content that should sell. So if you already have 5,000 subscribers, you can say that join our subscribing list and see what 5,000 people are selling or buying or something like that. Okay, can anyone tell me, because I see a lot of people are digital marketing and social media marketing and email marketing experts. Can anybody tell me what's missing in this? Okay, so in the meantime, you message me. I already told you that what's the opportunity to work with me. The opportunity to work with me is that I do a lot of crazy stuff in Malaysia. I already told you I'm a web developer, designer, and online marketing consultant. But what I'm doing in Pakistan is I'm promoting this Malaysia Study and Education Program, which is a 3-year diploma plus on-job training. And I think that this part is really awesome, and I am looking for volunteers, but actually not volunteers, but people who are looking to make an extra income, and they can work with me on this. I will provide the staff, and we can have meetings. And actually, we're going to start this on a very big level, but I'm looking for people uh, who are crazy to help other people's. So this is like people will have a job here and stuff like this. You can talk to me about this email. You have this my number here, or maybe email me here if you are interested. So thank you all of you that you take time 5 minutes out of your email that you're here. And now I have to say goodbye. But before I say goodbye, some of you guys will be looking for slides and the color emotion guide out of this email. They can to go to subhanhaider.com/contact me, fill in the form, ask for this, ask for these slides, and then I will just email you. You can also add me on Facebook, also add me on Twitter, and everything is good. Thank you so much for coming here, and now we have 3 minutes left. So yeah, you can ask any questions. Sharing. Okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
You're muted. Okay, I have a question. Let me have the guide, please. Sure, Toriko. But okay, so Azman Fares, content since takes time. It does take time to create a valuable content, but you're getting an email. Email is worth of $44. The last research from Amazon CDO. One email is worth of $44, not less than that. Okay, Tarikul, send me an email on Sam at. So I will have your email. I will reply with all these guides. Okay, so Shoaib Manzoor, to get trust, you should not spam them. You should deliver the value. Whatever, if you're getting an email from a technological blog or something, you should just email them about technology, not anything else. So yeah, and if you want to get trust, I'm sure, but you're asking about deliverability and stuff like that. You should ask people about the whitelist. The first email, the first follow up gets the most highest open rate, and actually, it's more highest open rate more than 70%. So the next question is from Azman Faiz. But how do you get people to see your content in the first place? SEO? Yes, Azman. SEO does help a lot, but social media and email marketing also helps you a lot. If you just posted something, you can email to a lot of people that uh, I just posted this. You can read it here and come on. And after that, you just share it. Any other question from Ashish? How can we make clients?
Why is your camera on?
Okay, now is it up? Okay, so yeah, how we will find emails to send people emails. So okay, so Mr. Fizan, how we will find emails to send people emails. I didn't get your point. If you're talking about the design or maybe the subscriber. If you're talking about the design, I just told you you can just go to Mailchimp, and we have a lot of pre-made layouts and templates. But you're talking about subscriber, you should start a blog or a Google form that helps you a lot to get uh, emails. So I think for now this session is great, and I hope you guys enjoyed a lot. I did actually enjoy it a lot, and thank you so much for being here. And if you have any question, I just told you, send me an email to sam@subhanheather.com. Thank you so much. How do I grow my email list? So, but Khan. Okay, sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name. You can send me an email, and I will send you. I will do a private chat with you. Thank you, all of you. If you're looking for a recording, you can also email me. I will try to send you the recording too. Thank you. Bye.
Don't stop.